Now, an important word is there in process of nutrition in case of a human being or the digestion process. We have already gone through the picturization. पहले से दिख चुका है बेटा. And first of all, also we have already studied about this word that is called as ingestion. Ingestion क्या होता है ना? The process of taking food into body through mouth is called ingestion. Mouth के जरिए जो खाना आप अंदर लेते हैं ना, that is called as ingestion. That is called as ingestion. And that mouth inside क्या होता है बेटा? Teeth से दिया. After so many days, after by processing, by chewing, everything is done by the help of teeth. So tooth decay starts. Why? Normally the bacteria are present in our mouth, but they are not harmful to us. Mouth के अंदर कई सारी bacteria, लेकिन they are not harmful. However, if you do not clean our teeth in the mouth after eating, many harmful bacteria also begin to live and grow in it. खाना खाने के बाद सफाई करना चाहिए. Proper cleaning of our mouth before eating as well as after eating. Why before eating? If some harmful bacteria are there in the mouth and we are eating food, and those bacteria will go directly with that food into our stomach, into our digestive tract, into our alimentary canal. वो शरीर के अंदर तो घुस गया बेटा. चलिए खाने से पहले, खाना खाने का पहले भी हमको अच्छा तरह सफाई करना चाहिए. पानी लो minimum 3 to 4 times. Then afterwards, after eating your foods also properly सफाई करना चाहिए. नहीं तो tooth decay will be started. These bacteria break down the sugar present from the leftover food and release acids. जो खाना बच गया वो दांत के अंदर घुस गया और रुका हुआ, इसमें ये जो कीटाणु होता है ना बेटा, they will develop, and that will create that acids gradually damage the teeth. This is called tooth decay. धीरे धीरे वो दांत को असर करता है कि दांत टूट जाता है बेटा. कई सारे infections will be there. Go to a dentist and show them. They will go for certain injections. कुछ दवाई लिखें, नहीं तो at last in worst case they will just out the teeth. चले दांत मुश्शु ले गए बेटा, लेके भागी. Okay, my dear students, these are the different tooth decays are there. And also whenever you are eating foods better in your mouth, in process of ingestion, just before some minutes we have discussed, हम बात किए थे ना अभी ingestion के बारे में. वो माउथ के अंदर जो खाना पहले जाता है बेटा, the process is called as ingestion. In ingestion process, tooth helps and also tongue. Tongue taste buds. ओह मिठास, कितना टेस्ट मामा, आज सब्जी ना अच्छा बना है, बाप रे बाप इतना सुंदर, चिकन करी, वाह पूछो मत मामा. ओ बाप रे इतना मिर्चा डाला, कौन बताए? टेस्ट बड बताए. टेस्ट बड बताए किधर है? टंग में है. ज्यादा नमक डाल दिया मम्मा, इतना ज्यादा नमक पूछो मत. These are called as the taste, and that taste by means of taste buds is created by the Almighty, by God. Taste buds are there. बताएंगे ज़्यादा नमक हो गया, कम नमक हो गया, ज़्यादा मिर्चा हो गया, कम मिर्चा हो गया, ज़्यादा स्वीट थी, कम स्वीट थी. Like this, these are the different factors. That is called the taste factors, my dear. This is salty, sour, sweet, spicy, कुछ भी. Okay, my dear students. And after these, we'll go for the proper way of functioning inside our mouth. That is called as, my dear students, please remember one thing. If anybody will ask you, digestion starts from where in a human body? The answer is digestion starts from the mouth. Whenever you're eating one chapati or one bread, chuba chuba ke khao, thodi der ke baad, you'll feel that so tasty, sweet taste will come, a sweety taste will come. How it is possible? There is no sugar, but there is an enzyme that is called as saliva. That is called as saliva. And that saliva plays a crucial role in the digestion of starch through the action of an enzyme is called amylase. So it is called as salivary amylase. It is called as salivary amylase. Amylase, and it is called as the saliva. Okay, my dear students. Amylase is an enzyme produced by the salivary glands. There is salivary glands is there. And pancreas that breaks down starch, a complex carbohydrate, into simple sugars like maltose and dextrins. In higher classes, we'll go through the details. This process, the first step in the digestion of carbohydrates in the human body. So that's why digestion starts from mouth of the human body. And which nutrients is digested there? The carbohydrate. Carbohydrate is sugar, and indirectly it is mithas that is available in different food. That you can say in case of chawal, in case of chapati, in case of potato. You should know that is there. And there is a very good taste for the saliva. Put that iodine solution. What is there? Boiled rice में लिया इसमें. In this test tube, certain boiled rice are there. And what is there? An iodine solution mixed. Drop iodine solution is mixed here. And you see the coloration. You see the coloration. Here also the same thing, that boiled and chewed rice. And you see the procedure. Accordingly, this is the result of your taste. Also, whenever we have studied the nutrition plans, we had gone for the iodine test for the conclusion of the presence of starch through iodine test. We have done it. And accordingly, here in case of nutrition animals, the same another further test is there. My dear students, next we proceed for the saliva. After saliva, we'll go for the another systems that follows the entire digestion procedure by means of different parts of the human body. Am I clear? So next we'll go for the food pipe or esophagus, because we have already completed what the food enter into our mouth. The process is called as ingestion, and the details about the mouth process we have already discussed. Now we'll go for the food pipe. After mouth, the food pipe or esophagus will come. Food pipe or esophagus. We'll discuss about it. These food pipe or esophagus in the alimentary canal system, in case of human being like me, like you, the digestion process starts from mouth, then it will come to the food pipe, or you can say the esophagus. This food pipe and esophagus is made for what, my dear? It is related to the process of our digestive system. Indirectly, you can say it is a digestive tract, or it is also involved, you can say that alimentary canal. My dear students, now we'll discuss about this food come here. This is the food particles. This is here, and it comes from where, my dear? Just see, I am telling you. This is the mouth, and this is the head, and the food ingestion process inside the mouth that will come, and this pipeline comes, and this is the pipeline, and this line comes, and this is called the food, as because the food is coming through this pipe, so it is called as your food pipe. What? Food pipe. Pipe means a pipeline. You have all seen pipe. देखा कि नहीं? घर में पानी जो जाता है ना, वो पाइप के जरिए इधर से उधर. It is a pipe system. Also alimentary canal like system. And these are the foods. And these food pipe, another name is there, that is also called the esophagus. Esophagus. Correct pronunciation. बताया था ना थोड़ी देर पहले? पास. Good. This esophagus, let's run. This is the food, beta. ये आ रहा है बेटा. ऐसे. Then it will reach here. This is called as the stomach. This is called as what? Your stomach. We'll go through the points. A little bit points we should remember. ये भी जानकारी होना चाहिए. Food pipe or esophagus. It is a muscular tube. It's a tube-like structure made up of with muscles. muscles, group of tissue, cell, tissue, group of tissue, muscles, these are the group of tissues, muscles, this is also our muscles, yes or no? That is a muscular tube that connects the mouth to the stomach. This is the muscular tube, ये mouth और stomach के बीच में ये आ जाता है, बीच में connect stomach as well as the mouth. This connection, relation mouth and with stomach, this in between food pipe, बीच में जो आ जाता है, it is called as your esophagus or you can say the food pipe. The function, काम क्या बेटा, नाम तो esophagus, तो काम क्या, काम के बारे में भी जानकारी होना चाहिए कि नहीं. Plays a vital role in the process of digestion. बाप रे बाप, इतना सुंदर काम. जो digestion होता है ना बेटा, the nutrition process, and it helps. Who helps? This esophagus or the food pipe helps. Plays a vital role in the process of digestion by transporting food and liquids from the mouth to the stomach for further digestion and absorption. खाना के साथ जो पीना भी, खाना खा लिया, बाद में पानी पी लिया, कोल्ड ड्रिंक्स पिया, मिल्क पिया, these the liquid items, with solid item, solid food with liquid, all will passes through this. A vital role in the process of digestion by transporting food, transportation, इधर से लेके उधर पहुंचा देते, माउथ से लाई, खुद लेके आई, ये जरिए फूड पाइप के जरिए खाना, और ये खाना पहुंचा, किधर पहुंचा, स्टोमाच में पहुंचा. द ट्रांसपोर्टेशन, the process of shifting food from mouth to the stomach in between the pipeline, in between the tract, is called as esophagus. It is a muscular, it means it is made up of with muscles. Muscles are there. The walls of the esophagus contain muscles that contract and coordinate waves known as peristalsis. Is a very good important word, please remember, peristalsis, to push the ingested material downwards. You see, my dear students, अभी देखो, ये पिक्चर को देखो, don't disturb in the classroom, my dear, okay? ये खाना हो गया माउथ से, ये खाना आ रहा है अंदर, कैसे आ रहा है, कौन है उधर भेजने के लिए, देखो ये एक पेन है, ये पेन को मैं इधर से उधर भेजूं, तब जाके वो जाए उधर, है ना? तो ये खाना को कौन भेजेगा, कोई है क्या अंदर छुपा होकर बैठा हुआ, चलो खाना आ गया उसको भेज दो, नहीं, तो कौन भेजता है, इट इज ऑटोमेटिकली, इट इज प्रीडिटरमिन्ड, द सिस्टम हैज डन बाय द क्रिएटर, बाय द ऑलमाइटी. देयर इज ए फोर्स, देयर इज ए प्रेशर, दैट प्रेशर मूव्स द फूड फ्रॉम द फूड इनटू द स्टोमच through the pipeline, through the esophagus, and that force, that pressure is called as what? Peristalsis. Waves like structure. You have seen, have you ever been at sea beach? समुद्र के किनारे कब गए, देखना waves के साथ है ना, बस ये एक प्रेशर होता है, खाना इस ढंग से आ जाता है, कहाँ से, माउथ से निकला, पाइपलाइन देके स्टोमाच में पहुंचा, और ये जो पहुंचा इधर से उधर लाने के लिए देयर इज ए वेव लाइक फोर्सेस ऑफ प्रेशर, एंड दैट इज कॉल्ड एज पेरिस्टालसिस. याद रखना, इट इज टू इंपॉर्टेंट फॉर यू इन हायर क्लासेस, इट इज मोस्ट एसेंशियल, माय डियर, इट विल हेल्प्स अ लॉट. सो नाइसली, my dear students, ODL learning has done this type of course curriculum in each and every subjects for the best development of my students. There is no compromise at all, beta. In quality education, ODL learning is never compromised. My dear students, always please ask your friends also to join with the ODL learning, because so nicely, with the excellent picturization, with excellent explanation, according to the new education policy, ODL learning has been providing the entire course curriculum for your future development, my dear. Yes or no? Okay, please be attentive in the class. This is all about the food pipe, or you can say the what? Esophagus. Then after this, my dear, after esophagus, the next, what is there? Please tell me. Who can say? First of all, I have told you one thing. What is that? Tell me, in the alimentary canal, what is the first one? I have told you, first mouth. Mouth next, the food will come and reach where? Through esophagus. Esophagus. Another name is food pipe. Okay. Now the food will come where? It will reaches in stomach. We must aware about the next part of our alimentary canal. After mouth, esophagus is there or food pipe is there. Then after esophagus or food pipe, stomach is there. जहाँ पे खाना जाके पहुँच जाता है बेटा, पहुँच जाता है स्टोमाच में, ये खाना आ गया. तो रिगार्डिंग स्टोमाच माय डियर स्टेज, स्टोमाच के बारे में हम थोड़ा डिस्कस कर लेते हैं. हाँ या ना? What is stomach? What is stomach, my dear? Stomach, you see, this structure is a stomach. We have already seen there. This is the food pipe. यहीं पे भी देखो, this is the food pipe और esophagus. चले इधर माउथ, हाँ या ना? खाना आ गया, स्टोमाच में पहुंचा. And stomach is what? A muscular organ that is also made up of with muscles. A muscular organ located in the upper abdomen. Upper abdomen. Okay. So what is abdomen? It is an essential word, my dear. Okay. You just look at me. I will show you. This is an extra knowledge, my dear. Okay. You see, I am standing in front of you. Chest is here. Chest. And this is called as the abdomen. Above chest region. Here below abdomen region. And your stomach is present where? So nicely it is written by our Oriental learning. This is situated between the esophagus, food pipe and the small intestine. Upper abdomen. This is abdomen region. And abdomen, this portion is called as the upper abdomen and this is the lower abdomen. The entire portion is called as abdomen. This is the chest region. This is the abdomen region. And next abdomen, pelvic region is there. Okay. But now we are discussing about the abdomen region. And upper abdomen, who is present there? The stomach is present. Am I clear? And it is made up of with muscles. What is muscle? Cell, group of cells, tissue, and the group of tissues, muscles. Yes. The role of stomach. काम क्या करता है बेटा? Okay. Stomach is there, but function? Stomach plays a crucial role in the digestive system, primarily by breaking down food through mechanical and chemical processes. Breaking down the food. Very good word. Because we have been eating so many types of different types of food regularly and we are chewing in the mouth and also ये टुकड़ा टुकड़ा हो जाता है by the help of our what? Teeth. So afterwards it will come to the food pipe. By means of this food pipe or esophagus it comes down to the stomach. तो stomach में क्या होता है? The digestions जो होता है ना बेटा, certain processes are there. Mechanical and chemical process. Mechanical by means of certain forces. Certain forces. There is no machine at all, my dear, because it is completely made of certain muscles. But certain mechanism is there. So that is called as the mechanical. Not machine is there. It is itself the stomach inside body. All are called as different machines. But that machines are made up of with muscles. Not in certain iron or any what metals. Simply made up of with certain muscles. Am I clear? Like, so mechanical as well as the chemical. Why chemical word is there? This is an important. Why it is called as chemical? My dear students, when we started this lesson, I have told you about one word. एक शब्द के बारे में मैंने आपको बताया. What is that word? That is called the gland. What is the meaning of gland? Because they are the secretory organs. They have been secreting certain hormones. That is indirectly called as the chemicals. And why it is required, my dear? It is required only because the proper digestion. Do you know, my dear students? Okay, we are eating flesh. Indirectly, the meat, chickens like this, eggs, so many fatty, yani ki ghee, butter, so many things we have been eating. And also, we are doing overeating. ज़्यादा से ज़्यादा भी खाना खा लेते बीच बीच में. How it is going for a proper digestion? अच्छा डाइजेशन होना चाहिए. जितना ज़रूरी है, मुझे 3 अंडा खाना चाहिए. बस मैंने 5 अंडा खा लिया. I'll become greedy. तो 5 अंडा मिलता है ना, चलो 5 अंडा खा लेते हैं. सोचा नहीं बेटा ये 5 अंडा किस ढंग से फिर डाइजेशन होगा. लेकिन मेरा शरीर में जितना सारा केमिकल्स है, it will help me for normal digestion. Afterwards, my dear, these chemicals are there. Certain chemicals are there. That is not present. That secretes. आ जाते बेटा अपना आप. कहाँ से? ग्लैंड से निकल के. क्यों? To help for the best digestion. There are certain materials that will be proper digested by this type of chemicals. So that's why inside the stomach, mechanical force as well as the chemical force both are included and digestion process is going in. This is all about the stomach. Please tell me what I have told you. First of all, the digestion process starts from the mouth. After mouth, what happened? It comes through the pipeline. There is a pipeline, and that pipeline is called what? That pipeline is called your esophagus, or indirectly we can say it is a food pipe. After food pipe, the food reaches where? In the stomach. After stomach, कहाँ जाएगा बेटा खाना? ये खाना सब कहाँ जाएगा after stomach? There is another important word that is called as small intestine. That is an organ. That is an organ. Mind student, I have told you also, I would like again to explain this. Do you know? Name is called as the small intestine. But the size of that part or that organ in the entire digestive system is so long. इतना लंबा कि पूछो मत. Do you know? 32 feet से भी ज़्यादा बेटा. लेकिन in a small space, within a small space, it is coiled like structure. So that's why it is called a small intestine, but the size is large. But alternatively, after small intestine, the large intestine is there. Name is large intestine, but size is lesser as comparison to the small intestine. Only the space, that coiled like structure large intestine is absorbed with a limited space. So this is called as the differentiation between name and their structure. Don't be confused. Large intestine means सबसे लंबा होता है, बड़ा होता है. No, alternate. Small intestine size is big, but they're coiled in structure and they have been absorbing with a limited space. So it is called a small intestine. Small structure but taking much more space. So that is called as the large intestine. Am I clear? So now we are discussing about the small intestine. What is small intestine? It is a long coiled tube. I have told you. It is a long and coiled. Coiled means ऐसे. चलते रहे बेटा बस घुमा फिरा के. हाँ या ना? अच्छा. It is a long coiled tube that is a vital part for the digestive system. Why it is called as vital? Vital means most important. Mouth, then esophagus or food pipe, then come to stomach, then small intestine, then large intestine, then rectum, then anus. The entire system is related to our digestive system. ये सारा process बेटा digestive system के अंदर आता है. लेकिन कई सारी चीजों में कभी देखा बेटा वाइटल पार्ट लिखा हुआ अभी तक? माउथ में लिखा हुआ नहीं, esophagus और फूड पाइप में लिखा हुआ नहीं, स्टोमच में लिखा हुआ नहीं, तो स्मॉल इंटेस्टाइन में क्यों लिखा हुआ? यही होता है बेटा कारण. तो कारण क्या? द प्रॉपर, द परफेक्ट एंड द एंटायर डाइजेशन ओनली टेक्स प्लेस maximum to maximum in small intestine, and small intestine is responsible for that. So that's why it is most important part in the entire alimentary canal or entire digestive system of us, or of all human beings like us. Am I clear? So nowadays, my dear, this is the vital part. It is located where? Between the stomach and the large intestine. I have told you. First mouth, then esophagus or food pipe, then stomach. Stomach के बाद क्या आ गया बेटा? Small intestine. फिर small intestine के बाद large intestine. That means small intestine is in between stomach and large intestine. ऊपर stomach, नीचे large intestine, बीच में small intestine. Am I clear? Next, it is responsible. तो काम क्या होता है बेटा? I have already told you it is a vital part for the digestive system. It is responsible for the majority of nutrient absorption and digestion of food. This is the word that is related our today topic. This is nutrient, nutrition. Then today our topic is nutrition in animals. And that nutrients means what? Again, just recapitulate. अभी दोबारा उसको सोचो. Macronutrients, carbohydrate, protein, fat. Micronutrients, vitamins and minerals. And also another sort of non-nutritive elements like your water and raw fish. And this all the nutrients, the maximum absorption is occurs in small intestine. खाना खा लिया, टुकड़ा टुकड़ा बन गया, डाइजेशन प्रोसेस हो गया बेटा, और जो जूस निकला, न्यूट्रिएंट्स इनडायरेक्टली जो केमिकल सब्सटेंस, जूसेस, चावल खाया, इसके अंदर से कार्बोहाइड्रेट जूस निकला, पटाटो खाई, इसके अंदर से फिर कार्बोहाइड्रेट जूस निकला, पल्सेस, दाल खाई, प्रोटीन जैसे न्यूट्रिएंट्स निकला, जूसेस. तो ये जो जूसेस निकलता है ना बेटा, इन शेप ऑफ न्यूट्रिएंट इन कॉल्ड इन साइंस वर्ड, वेयर इट इज गोइंग, इट इज एब्जॉर्बिंग. ये ऑब्जर्व हो जाता है बेटा. कैसे? कहाँ पे? ये साफ शरीर में जितना सारा ब्लड खून है ना, उसमें ऑब्जर्व होके देयर आर ब्लड सिस्टम्स, आर्टरीज, वेन, कई सारी चीज होता है बेटा. डिस्कस इन द सर्कुलेटरी सिस्टम, नो इशू, हाउ इट इज ऑब्जर्विंग. बट इतना ही याद रखना बेटा, वो ऑब्जर्व हो जाता है. कौन सा चीज ऑब्जर्व होता है? न्यूट्रिएंट्स ऑब्जर्व होता है. So as because the nutrients are absorbing by this means of process, this process is called as nutrition. And now we are discussing about us or the animals, nutrition in animals. So this is called as the small intestine, their functions, their structure and their position, everything. And after this small intestine, my dear students, I have already told you, now I also will discuss what will come. Tell me after small intestine, what? Large intestine is there.